across the ditch, got the job done, 1-0 win, mood, spirits high ahead of your first home game?
Yeah, I think it's an exciting time. We've got a few new players at the club, and it's just about building from that momentum of the World Cup, and having seen it across the ditch in Wellington, it really has spread across both nations. So it was fantastic to feel it there, but it's even better to feel it at home.
Coming off the news about the grand final, now you get to earn the hosting rights again. What was your reaction to that? You've been in this league a long time.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've always worried about making the finals, you know, and whatever happened in the past, you know, we were always focused on what we could control, and making the grand final was, of course, the biggest goal. And we failed to do that, so it didn't matter where the where the grand final was held. So we're just looking forward to this season and hopefully putting in a show every weekend so that grand final does come to fruition.
You've seen the ups and downs of fan sentiment over the years. It feels like at the moment, coming off Women's World Cup, grand final announcement, we've got fan advisory groups, independent. It feels like there's a number of steps going now to boost fan sentiment. Do you really feel like there's some proper momentum now behind the leagues, which have been reinforced by that decision?
I feel like the fans are taking responsibility. I honestly feel like they have encapsulated what the World Cup offered, and they are putting their feet on the ground and their bums on the seats. And I know for a fact that the terrorists coming back, you know, in my DM saying that they're going to be at our home games is really important to us. And I don't think they actually know how much they are valued on the day in, day out at every game. And, you know, even having our smaller games in our niche little training centre there, we want to pack that centre out, and I want to see everybody in the eyes as they come on to, you know, and cheer us on. And I think it's really important that we have those smaller games, that they can, you know, really get close and personal with us, sign the autographs, ask the questions that they really want to know. But I commend them because they are standing up, and that momentum has come because they realise that they're the important part of this game as much as us on the field.
So that's the City Terrace, they're reforming and they'll be there on the weekend?
Well, a certain part of that is definitely in my DM saying that they're following the women's game, and they're going to be there and they're going to support us wholeheartedly. And if that was just words, I hope not, but I definitely want to see them in the stands again.
Tell them to come.
Definitely have to come, Terrace.
Just we've heard talk now they're going to have that Unite round up in Sydney where all the games are in the one place. Off the back of the World Cup, is that an opportunity, I guess, to get more women's football fans at the league games, not just the Matildas?
Yeah, the Unite round is actually probably perfect. I'm wondering how I'm going to be able to get out of training to go to all the games on that weekend. But I certainly feel like having that celebration of football is really important, and I commend the APL for recognising that we still needed it. We just changed that format away from the finals, so I think it's important. I think you know, it's a great way for football fans to become engaged and have a bit of rivalry with other teams that they might not normally have. They have the derby sort of sentiment around a lot of the games, but this way we can establish some other rivalry, you know, the extension ones where maybe Perth and Melbourne City fans might be able to come together and have that rivalry that they've been longing to have.